Hey everybody, how's it going? Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. It's Tuesday Night Live Trivia. Welcome to the show. 8 o'clock, it's time to go. Yeah, baby, how's it going, everybody? I got the questions ready for you. Again and again and again. You know how I am with this stuff. Do the best we can. One moment here. There we go. Highlight that. Stop that nonsense. There we go. I'm ready. Welcome one, welcome all. Folks are piling in right now. Fantastic. Ready for 8 o'clock Eastern time. Live trivia Tuesday nights and Thursday nights. And then we throw a little trivia in for fun on Saturdays at 2 afternoon. Tomorrow, do not forget tomorrow's 5 o'clock show. Oh my gosh. Dan the Man Slots is going to be here. He's my guest tomorrow for the whole show. And we're going to have fun talking about cruise ship casinos, slot play, tournaments. How can you get a free cruise from the cruise line? How does he get free cruises from the cruise lines all the time? He's got group cruises he puts together. Tricks of the trade. You gotta talk to the man who's doing it. He has permission to film live, to broadcast live from Norwegian, right in front of a slot machine, right on the ship. He did it on the getaway. And I'll tell you, it's fantastic. I'm really looking forward to having him on tomorrow. I'm looking forward to giving some questions. I know you guys are going to have questions. So make sure to join in tomorrow's live show, 5 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. Wednesday, April 24. Tomorrow, we got Dan the Man Slots on the show. It's going to be fun. Right on. All right. Pile of you have piled in here. 28 of you here already. Fantastic. 11 thumbs ups already. Thank you for that, too. Giving the show a little bit of momentum. I really appreciate it. I'm going to say hi to who's here, and we're going to get right into trivia. I'm ready to roll. Questions are locked and loaded. See what we can do. SFL Spotter is here. Welcome, SFL. Welcome to the show. Brittany Lockwood, hi. Mom and I are here for trivia. Fantastic. Alan Carter, hi there, TWB fans. 17 Celsius southeast near East Hills. Right on. Welcome to the show, Alan. Welcome to trivia for Tuesday night. Debbie Manuel is here. Hi, everybody. I'm ready for trivia. Right on, Debbie. Welcome to the show and the channel. And we're ready to roll. To Brittany Lockwood, let's all give Bruce a thumbs up. It's trivia time, says Linda Lou. Scott Weber, hi there, Linda Lou and Brittany. Fox Gaming, hey, how you doing, Fox Gaming? Welcome back. He's here. Linda Lou. Christy Williams, what is your cruise wish list? Oh, Christy Williams, I'd love to go on a bunch of cruises. And I will be going on a bunch of cruises starting later this year. As soon as I have the first one nailed down, it'll be a last-minute thing. I'll let you know, and then we'll be booking them behind it right after that. Hope to see a bunch of you on some of these cruises coming up. Jim Evans, hey, guys. Hey, Jim. Eric Gibbons, hi, everybody. Welcome, Trivia Night. Alan Arsenault on vacation in Washington, D.C. Gas is 269. Temperature is 90 Fahrenheit. 90 in Washington. There's no snow left in Washington, folks. Linda Lou, Chris, Tahiti, and Mediterranean. That's where she wants to go. Kirk Brunson, hi, Bruce. Kirk from New York City here. Welcome, sir. Paul Callahan, hi, Bruce, and everybody. Jennifer Curry, hi, Bruce. Raining in Ottawa, about 12 Celsius right now. Looking forward to Dan the Man right on tomorrow night. I am too. It's going to be fun. Peter Heckema, for the next week, Carnival's offering $1 deposits on cruises. Isn't that something, Peter? That's incredible. I'm speaking of Peter Heckema. Thank you, Peter Heckema. I just got notified through my PayPal donate button. Your contribution to my channel came in today as usual. Every Tuesday, I get a donation to my channel from the man himself, Peter Heckema. Thank you so much, Peter, for your unending support of this YouTuber. Thank you very much. And all of you who support this channel, thank you, of course. So Linda Lou, howdy, Trucker Paul. Peter is here. She's saying, Paul Wilson, hello, Reno Lady, Fox Gaming. I'm going to do my best, laugh out loud. Robert Mayhew, hi, Bruce and everybody on TWB. Robert in Northwest Calgary, enjoying your show very much. Robert, welcome from the Northwest. I used to live up there. I know that area very well. What neighborhood are you in? Tell me the neighborhood you're in. That's funny. Steve Stair, hello, Bruce. Hi, Steve. Fatima McCoy, hi there, Bruce. Hi, Fatima. How you doing, Fatima? Fox Game reached 100 here in Chicago today. Oh, man, we're still in the 50s here. We can't break into the heat yet. Michelle and Knopfsinger, hi there. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Carla G, hi, Bruce and everybody. Dorothy Phillips, hi, guys. Haven't been on in a while, but glad to be back. I'm glad all you guys are back. Lynn Lizard, hey, Bruce, I've got word from Royal. My May 5th is a go. Lynn from Oral. That is good news. your cruise is on for May the 5th. So it sounds like the work in the dry dock in Cadiz will go as they thought. Not as bad as it could have been as far as damage goes. They'll get that ship running again, and you'll be on a cruise May the 5th out of Barcelona in the Mediterranean. Good news. I'm glad to hear that. That is good news for sure. I'm in Crowfoot, Bruce. Oh, right on. Yeah, it's ice. I bought my Hyundai from Crowfoot Motors. Those of you who don't know Calgary, it's a big city. It's up in the northwest part of town. No big deal. Linda Lou, wow, Fox, that hot for Chicago, almost 100. Gavin is here. Good morning from Australia, everybody. Gavin, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Getting ready to do live trivia. Got 35 of you here now coming in. That's fantastic. Welcome one and welcome all. Let's get on with it. Let's do it. Jennifer Curry saying, I wish 100. What a winter we had in Ottawa. We are excited. I can't wait for warm weather here. I'll tell you that cannot come soon enough. All right. Apparently, I'm headed to Calgary on Saturday. I won't be on the air this Saturday, just so you know. And by the time we get there, our high for the day in Calgary, when we get there, 38 degrees will be the high temperature this Saturday. Right now in Calgary, it's 60 odd. When we get there, it'll be 38. Thank you very much. Snow flurries in the forecast. But I know that a few days after we get there, it starts warming up again. But geez, we get these late in the year, you know what, storms or snow systems or cold fronts. It's just crazy. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let's see now. I'm just double checking my list here and my quizzes. So let me get them loaded up here on my big ass iPad and get us started. All righty. Okay. Now here's the first one. Let me just get my marker going here, and we will get this party started on this quiz. And I just need to double check. Yeah, there it is. Very good. All righty. And any more comments I'm missing here? Thank you, Gavin, from coming in here. Jennifer, welcome. And Fox Gaming, it was a crazy winter here, Jennifer. Tracy Smith, good evening, Bruce. Hi, Tracy. All right, guys, we're ready to roll for trivia. All right, the first question of the night. I've done quizzes kind of like this before, but not exactly like this one. This one is a little bit of a different take on it. And we'll see how you guys do with this. I think you're going to have a field day with this one. So put on your memory banks, put on your time machines, you know, kind of get your flux capacitor going in there and think back. I want you to tell me, if you can tell me, name the TV series, all the TV series that had the highest Nielsen ratings on each of the networks, each of the television networks from 1950 to 2015. Now, when I say the television networks, I am talking about CBS, NBC, ABC, and then starting in 1987-88, Fox. Those are the four I'm looking for. I don't worry about Dumont or any of these other networks. So I'm looking for CBS, NBC, ABC, and Fox. In other words, the big three plus Fox, not all the cable shows. Tell me the TV series over the years from 1950 to basically 2017, until about a year or so ago, that were the highest rated shows on television. It could be drama, could be comedy, could be a variety show, whatever. And I'll let you know how you're doing on this list. All right, let's see here. Fox Gaming saying, let's do this. Eric Gibbons, All in the Family. That was a top-rated TV show. Yes, and it was on CBS. All in the Family was #1 on CBS for 75, 76, 74, 75, 73, 74, 72, 73, and 71, 72. So from 71, 72 until 75, 76, for 5 years in a row, All in the Family was the #1 show on CBS for the network for each year, and probably for all of television at that time. It dominated. Alan Arsenault, I Love Lucy, way back when. Yes, I Love Lucy happened to be a CBS television show. 52-53 was the first year I Love Lucy was #1. 53-54 and 54-55. I was born in 55. So when I was born, I Love Lucy was the #1 show on television, and it was all of television as well. I'm looking at the competition of the other two networks. They weren't higher rated than this show. No way. Tracy Smith, ER. ER is her guest. So let me take a look for ER. That was on NBC. I can see here 95, 96. ER was the #1 show. And then 96, 97, it was the #1 show. Then it got usurped by somebody else. But back in 98, 99, it was #1. 99, 2000, and 2000, 2001. So it had a 5 years it was the #1 show on NBC, but one of those years, somebody else snipped in there, and then they got it back. BC is asking about the show Cheers. Yes, Cheers was #1 on NBC, Thursday night comedy television. 90, 91, it was #1 in 91, 92, and 92, 93. So Cheers had 3 years as the #1 show on that network. Andy Griffith Show is being guest here. Now, the Andy Griffith Show was on CBS, and it had 1 year that it led the rating. 67, 68 was the 1 year, and only that year that it led the Nielsen ratings on CBS. Debbie Emanuel, Seinfeld. Yes, indeed. Seinfeld was #1 in 93, 94, and 94, 95, right after Cheers. But then ER led for 2 years, and in 97, 98, Seinfeld led again. And then Seinfeld gave it up to ER for 3 more years in a row. By the time ER finished its run at the top, Seinfeld was done as a series. But it had 3 years. It looks like Seinfeld was #1 for 3 seasons out of all the years it was on TV. Cheers, we've done. Three's Company. Eric Gibbons is wondering about Three's Company. I think that was an ABC show. I am correct. Three's Company was twice the leader. 79, 80, they were the #1 show on television, and 81, 82. So they missed a year, then they dominated again. Twice they were the best show on ABC, top rated. Brady Bunch, Jim Evans, wondering about the Brady Bunch. Now, that is 70s, and I'm looking here to see if Brady Bunch ever showed. Nope, it was never the #1 show for the entire network. It might have been the #1 show in its time slot, but not for the network as a whole. That's what we're looking for here. We'll keep on. BC has Seinfeld. Kirk Brunson, I think he's typing in the Cosby Show. I think that's what that is. And I will go with it. Cosby Show, 84, 85 on NBC. #1 show on NBC. In 85, 86, Cosby Show. 86, 87, The Cosby Show. 87, 88, The Cosby Show. 88, 89, The Cosby Show. And 89, 90, The Cosby Show. So for 5 years in a row, 6 years, 1, 2, 3, 6 straight years, The Cosby Show was the #1 show for NBC 6 years in a row, from 84 until 1990. And then Cheers took over. Isn't that interesting? All right, Cheers, we've done. Fox Gaming is going, other shows. Eric Gibbons, MASH, the show MASH. That's CBS. And MASH in 76, 77 was the #1 show on television. And I think that was the only year on CBS television, I should say. The only year that MASH led CBS was that 1 year, 76, 77, not before and not after. Must have been a good year for MASH. Happy Days, SFL Spotter is wondering about Happy Days. Now, Happy Days, if I recall, was ABC. I am right. And I'm finding it here at 1976, 1977. Happy Days was the #1 show on ABC television. That was the only year Happy Days was the top show on ABC. Could have been the top show on all of television, or right at the top anyway. Let's see here. Lynn had MASH. We've just done that. Cosby we did. MASH we done. The Love Boat, Tracy Smith. What about The Love Boat? I think that was an ABC show. And The Love Boat was the #1 show on ABC television, 80, 81. 1 year only, 1980, 81. The Love Boat was #1 on ABC. Roseanne, Debbie Emanuel, Roseanne. That's also ABC. And it did lead for a number of years. 88, 89, #1 on ABC, 89, 90, 90, 91, 91, 92, and 92, 93. 5 years running, Roseanne was the #1 show on ABC. Laverne and Shirley. That is another ABC show. That's a spinoff of Happy Days. And Laverne and Shirley, interestingly enough, Happy Days was #1 in 76, 77. Laverne and Shirley was #1 the next year, 77, 78, and 78, 79. Gary Marshall, who created these shows, he had the #1 show on ABC for 3 years in a row, Laverne and Shirley. So they had a 2-year run there at the top. Alan Carter had MASH, SFL spotter, Laverne and Shirley, the Brain Bunch coming in again. Laughing, Peter Heckema laughing. Now, I think that's NBC. Yep, that is NBC. I don't know why I remember these. They're just burned in there. Rowan and Martin's Laughing, 1968-69, #1 show on NBC, and 69-70, the #1 show on NBC. Just 2 years. They lasted about 4 or 5 years, and then it was gone. It was a sensation when it was on at the beginning. Sanford and Son. Sanford and Son. Let's see. Here we go. On NBC, Sanford and Son was the #1 show on television. 72-73, 73-74, 74-75, 75-76. Again, #1 show on NBC. Unfortunately, they were up against Happy Days on the other network. However, they probably weren't against each other in the same time slot on the same night. And so Sanford and Son was probably the #1 show on its slot. All in the Family was #1, I think, on Sunday nights, if I recall. And that's how this works. All right, let's continue on. My Three Sons. My Three Sons. Let's take a look. I'm not sure if that show ever was #1. I don't. Oh, I do have it. Here we go. It was ABC television, and My Three Sons one time was the leader on the network, 61-62. But that show was on at least 12 years. But for 1 year, 61-62, #1 show on ABC television. Love Boat. We've done Will and Grace. Eric Gibbons giving me Will and Grace. Let's see here if Will and Grace show anywhere. I'm not showing it. I'm not showing Will and Grace as the #1 show on any of the networks. No. Alrighty, moving on then. Law and Order. All right, Law and Order. Who carried that show? It wasn't there. Let me see. That would have been a 90s or a 2000 show. And I'm not seeing a Law and Order anywhere. No, not seeing Law and Order leading at any time on any network, but it's a very popular show. Three's Company. Three's Company with Jack Tripper, we did already. All right, Gilligan's Island. I'm going to say that was a CBS show, but I could be wrong here. I'm just going to check them all. This would have been the 70s or the 80s. Gilligan's Island, I don't show anywhere leading the way. I think it was only on 5 years. Bonanza. Linda Lou is guessing Bonanza. Bonanza. Yes, Bonanza, NBC. And it was #1 in 62-63, in 63-64, 64-65, 65-66, 66-67, and 67-68. Bonanza, #1 on NBC, 6 years in a row. Yeah, they love their Bonanza. They love Bonanza. Starsky and Hutch. Starsky and Hutch. Again, a show from the late 60s, early 70s. They drove that car. Remember the car they used to drive? Was that wasn't a Torino, was it? I can't remember the name, the type of car Starsky and Hutch had, but the car gives me an idea of the vintage of the show, and I think it's early 70s. But Starsky and Hutch, I don't show Starsky and Hutch anywhere here on the top shows of any of the 3 networks. Popular though for a while. The show called Cops. No, Cops was a show, a half-hour show, but it never dominated the networks. Gunsmoke, Scott Weber, Gunsmoke. That one definitely led. Alrighty, here we go. Gunsmoke was the #1 show on television. 1956-57, 57-58, 58-59, 59-60, 60-61, and 61-62. 6 years. Gunsmoke was #1 on CBS. And for 6 years, Bonanza was #1 on NBC. Two Westerns, amazing. Hill Street Blues. Hill Street Blues would have been on in the 80s. Let's see if I've got it anywhere here. Not showing Hill Street Blues anywhere on the television network. By the way, speaking of Gunsmoke, just to go back to that, I told you that was #1 from 56, 57 until 61, 62. Well, guess what? 69, 70. 69, 70. That was 7 years after last being the #1 show on CBS. It was #1 again. Gunsmoke, unbelievable. That show had some power. Alrighty, Hill Street Blues we can't find, but 60 Minutes. Oh, Debbie Manuel, you hit the jackpot here. The show 60 Minutes on CBS. It's still on today. The first time that CBS had the 60 Minutes show ranked #1 on its network was 1977, 78. 60 Minutes, 77, 78, 78, 79, 79, 80. That's 3 years in a row. Then 82, 83, that was the fourth time. And then 88, 89 was the fifth time. 89, 90, #6. 90, 91, #7. 91, 92, 9, that was 8 times. 92, 93, 9. 93, 94, 10. 94, 95, 11. 95, 96, 12 times the #1 show. 98, 99, the 13th time, and 99, 2000, the 14th time. 14 years, 60 Minutes has been the #1 show on CBS television. Wow. I'll try to buy an ad on that show. You are paying dearly. All right. Knight Rider. Dorothy Phillips is wondering about the show called Knight Rider. And I am taking a peek at all the networks to see if Knight Rider shows anywhere. And I am not finding Knight Rider. Never led #1 on its own network for the year. Bonanza, we did Hawaii Five-0, SFL spotter, Hawaii Five-0. That's a 60s, 70s show. Hawaii Five-0. I'm not showing it on ABC. Hawaii Five-0 not on NBC, and Hawaii Five-0 not on CBS. So no, Hawaii Five-0 never led Brittany Lockwood, Andy Griffith. We've done it. 2.5 Men, Linda Liu, 2.5 Men. Show was on a long, long time. Looking at all the networks here to see if it ever led. It never led a network on its own. Never was the #1 show on a network for any 1 year. 21 Jump Street, Tracy Smith. I don't think so. I don't think that show had that kind of power. 21 Jump Street, not showing it. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. I'll take that back. One time on Fox. The first year that Fox was on the air, 87, 88, 21 Jump Street was the #1 show on Fox. But that was the only time. That's why I missed it there. Alan Arsenault, Dallas, the show Dallas. Who Killed JR? Yes, Dallas led the ratings on CBS 80, 81, 81, 82, and 83, 84, and 84, 85. 4 years, Dallas was the #1 show on television on CBS. Disaster in Seconds is the name of the show. Disaster in Seconds. I'm not showing that anywhere. To be honest, I've never heard of that show. Dallas, we've done. All right. 8 is Enough. Thought that was an ABC show. I could be wrong. Just looking at it. Now I'm looking at the other networks. 8 is Enough is the question, and not showing it anywhere on any network. Not finding it. Nope. Let's see. Everyone Loves Raymond. Is that ABC? I'm not sure. Let's take a look here. Everybody Loves Raymond. Not showing it there. And then the third network. Nope, I can't find Everyone Loves Raymond dominating the show. Honeymooners. The Honeymooners would not have led anywhere. I don't think so. But I am looking way back in the 60s and 50s. But no, I don't have them here. Sorry. Happy Days. We've done Happy Days on ABC already. And Family Guy. Family Guy is got to be on Fox, if I am not mistaken. Not showing Family Guy at all as a #1 show on any of the networks, including Fox. The Jeffersons, that would have been CBS, a spinoff of All in the Family. It never led all of CBS, never. It did well, though. Frasier on NBC. After Cheers, Frasier came out. Frasier was a spinoff from Cheers, but it never led television on NBC. Never led NBC by itself. It never was a #1 show on NBC. It was up in the top 10, though. Lassie, Brittany Lockwood, the show Lassie. Oh, we're going back into the 50s. Can't find it. Can't find Lassie. No. All righty. Dallas, we've done. The Simpsons. Oh, my goodness. The Simpsons. Here we go. 89-90 on Fox and 90-91 on Fox. 92-93, 93-94. The show The Simpsons. 2001-2002, The Simpsons. Looks like 5 times it led Fox in the late 80s and early 90s. Dynasty, is that an NBC show or am I off? No, it's an ABC show. I just found it. Dynasty led ABC from 82-83, 83-84, 80-45, and 85-86. 4 years in a row, Dynasty led ABC. Let's go on here. The Love Boat, we've done. Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy. Yes, here we go. Grey's Anatomy on ABC was the #1 show for 2009 and 2010. One time and one time only, Grey's Anatomy. Family Feud. No, that's more of a syndicated show, more of a daytime game show. Married with Children. Oh, yes. On Fox, 88-89, it was #1. 91-92, it was #1. Twice that show led the Fox network. Married with Children. Sanford and Son, we've done. Grey's Anatomy. I think that's Grey's Anatomy. Leave It to Beaver. Leave It to the Beav. Let's see here. Did Leave It to Beaver ever rate #1? It did not. It never ranked #1 on any network. Ed Sullivan Show, CBS, Sunday nights. Ed Sullivan never led the network for an entire year. The Ed Sullivan Show, the night the Beatles premiered, yeah, #1 watch show of all time at that point in time. But for the entire season, it was not the #1 show at that time. Alrighty, moving on. Family Ties. I think that was ABC. Maybe CBS, but I think it was ABC. It was an 80s show. And Family Ties, I am not showing. I'm just checking the other networks. Family Ties was never a leader of the network. Chicago Hope. I have no idea the network for Chicago Hope, so I'm checking them all here. And I'm not finding Chicago Hope at all. Nope, not Chicago Hope. All right, LA Law. Nope, did not lead. I was looking for that myself. I was curious if LA Law ever led. It never did. MASH, we've done. Lassie, we've done. Twilight Zone, nope. As the World Turns, no, those are soap operas. Beverly Hillbillies. Oh, yeah, the Beverly Hillbillies. #1 show on television from 62-63 and 63-64. And just so you know, the Beatles were on Ed Sullivan in 64, and the Beverly Hillbillies was the #1 show at that time, not Ed Sullivan. Sorry, Grey's Anatomy, you've got it. Modern Family, Cool Jazz, I think that's ABC. It led in 2014-15. Modern Family, one time, only one time. The Waltons, Dorothy Phillips is asking me about the Waltons. And I'm wondering, that might have been CBS, but I'm looking at all of the other networks, and I cannot find the Waltons ever leading a network #1. No. Alrighty. Wonderful World of Disney. Yes. I'm going to give you this one because on ABC in the 50s, there were various versions of this show on the network for a long time. In 54-55, a show was called Disneyland, and in 55-56 and 56-57, Disneyland was the #1 show on ABC that eventually became the Wonderful World of Disney. But those are the 3 years that Disney led the ratings on ABC. That was at that time the smallest of the 3 networks, and that was their cash cow show. And the Walt Disney Company was building Disneyland back in 54, 55. Disney needed money. Walt Disney needed cash to finish his park. He had mortgaged everything. He'd gone to the banks and borrowed as much as he could borrow. He had personal loans on his house. He borrowed against his personal life insurance. He still needed money. He went to ABC television and negotiated a new, I think it was a 10-year deal to allow them to telecast The Wonderful World of Disney, or the Disneyland show. ABC knew that Disney needed money to finish the park. They cut a multifaceted deal. ABC television invested $500,000 cash into the park for shares of the park. I think they own 10% of Disneyland. And then they paid Disney several millions of dollars for the rights to televise The Wonderful World of Disney for the next 10 years. That money, plus with ABC co-signing loans for Disney, allowed Disney to raise all the money they needed to open Disneyland. And when they opened Disneyland, they did a live 2-hour countrywide, coast-to-coast special live, the opening of Disneyland with Art Linkletter as the host of the show on ABC. And 35, 40 million Americans were watching this new theme park. They don't even know what a theme park is. They're watching live ABC television, kids riding all these rides, adults having a great old time, and Art Linkletter saying, come on down to Anaheim and enjoy this whole family environment, this incredible theme park called Disneyland. And within 5 years, the Walt Disney Company bought back the $500,000 investment that ABC made into Disneyland. They gave ABC television $7.5 million to get back the 10% interest that they sold them for $500,000. 15 times their money within 10 years or so. Down the road, after 1955, around 1995 or so, Disney bought ABC and ESPN, the whole network. So at one time, the network bailed out the theme park. Eventually, the theme park bought the network. And that is how big Disney has become. And ABC was pretty big, too. It was a multi-billion-dollar purchase to buy the entire company, ABC. And it's still part of Disney to this very day. Just an incredible story. I love that story. I did a video about it, but I figured I'd give you a preview. There you go. All right, let's continue on here. Wonderful World of Disney. Oh, my. Chicago Hope, we've tried. MASH, we've tried. SVU, no. Little House on the Prairie. Little House on the Prairie. NBC television. Must-see TV. A 77-78. Little House on the Prairie was the #1 show on TV on NBC. 78-79 again. And then 80-81 again. 3 years, Little House on the Prairie was #1 on NBC. Private Practice, the show called Private Practice. I'm looking to see if it ever led anybody, not showing it anywhere on any of the networks as leading any network. All right, Ed Sullivan, no. Mary Tyler Moore never led a network, a top 10 show, but never led a network for the entire year. All in Family, we've done Touched by an Angel. Touched by an Angel on CBS. 2 years, it was #1 on CBS. 96-97, 97-98. All right. Other top shows. Taxi, that's ABC. Doesn't appear that Taxi ever was the #1 show on the network. They had other winners going with it. A Little House on the Prairie, we've done $6 Million Man. The $6 Million Man. Where are we? That is ABC television. That was a groundbreaking show. 73-74. It was the #1 show on TV, but only 1 year. It had a good year, and then it kind of, failed. We kind of got tired of it, All the Family, we've done it. The A-Team, SFL Spotter, the A-Team on NBC. #1 show for NBC, 82-83, 83-84. 2 years, the A-Team. Red Skelton, Alan Carter, yeah, Red Skelton. The Red Skelton Hour from 66, 67, #1 show on CBS. 1 year. Extreme Makeover Home Edition, Carol Burnett Show, never led all the way. Ironside did not lead its network for an entire year. Big show, though. Big Bang Theory. Big Bang Theory is, I believe, is it an ABC show or is it an NBC show? I'm not exactly sure. I'm just looking at them all here. And I've got it at CBS. Here we go. #1 show, 2016-17. The only year, 2016-17. And this is as far as this quiz goes. Only up to 16-17. All right, Big Bang Theory. NYPD Blue. NYPD Blue. Another big popular show. Not showing it anywhere as a top rated show on any one network. All right, LA Law, we've tried. NCIS. Here it is. NCIS or what I would call CSI, Crime Scene Investigation. I'll give you that title. I have it as the #1 show on CBS for 2001, 2002, 2002, 2003, 2003, 2004, 2004, 2005, 2005, 2006, 06, 07, 07, 08, 08, 09. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years in a row. #1 on TV. Matlock. Don't think so. I don't think Matlock ever became the #1 show on a network. Mickey Mouse Club. Nope. Fantasy Island. That's ABC. And nope, I don't have Fantasy Island being #1 on the network. It's a top 10 show. Magnum PI. Guessing at CBS, but not showing Magnum PI anywhere here. So nope. Moving on. Carol Burnett. Nope. Perry Mason. Never led all the way. Bing Bang there. We did Three's Company. We've done Golden Girls. Golden Girls might have been ABC, but that could have been CBS. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not showing them ever leading the network. I love Magnum, says Jennifer. Hill Street Blues. No, Hee Haw. Miami Vice. SFL Spotter. Miami Vice in the 80s. Not showing Miami Vice ever leading. The Jeffersons, no. Taxi, no. Beretta, nope. That was another popular show. That was ABC. Night Court, Night Court. Did they ever lead the network? I don't think so. Nope, they never led the network. Hill Street Blues, we've done. Woohoo! I got one. Sanford and Son. Dorothy Phillips says. Tracy Smith, Streets of San Francisco with Michael Douglas and the guy with the nose. You remember that guy with the nose? He did those Amex commercials. No, never led the network. Streets of San Francisco. The Ponderosa, that's Bonanza. Way to go, Dorothy. Full House, no. Columbo, no. CSI, we've just done it. I limped it in there with NCIS. Oprah, no, that's not a network show as far as a network primetime show. Saturday Night Live, not primetime. Dallas, we've done. NCIS, we got it. The Simpsons, we've done. Yay, Linda Lou. Scott Weber, Star Trek, never did it. Saturday Night Live, too late. Knight Rider, Look at all the old school shows being named. Shows the age and demographic of your followers. I know my followers. I know my peeps. The Ford Torino. Alan is saying, Bruce, Starsky and Hutch drove a Ford Torino. Thank you for helping me out. I thought it was like a 72 or a 73 or something like that. Wagon Train. Carla G. Yes, Wagon Train led television. Wagon Train was the #1 show on NBC. 58, 59, 59, 60, 60, 61, and 61, 62. 4 years, Wagon Train. And who are they up against on CBS? Gunsmoke. They were up against Gunsmoke. And on ABC for the 1 year, they were up against My Three Sons. So that was your top television way back when. The Riflemen. We've got the Riflemen here. Let me just see here. The Riflemen. On ABC, the Rifleman was #1 in 58-59, and it was up against Gunsmoke on CBS. You get a kind of a feel for television in the late 50s, all Westerns. Debbie had Taxi, Andy Griffith Show we did. The Big Valley. Let's take a look. Did that show ever lead anywhere? The Big Valley. Doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it was a #1. Could have been a top 10 show, but not a #1. All right. A Dead or Alive. Oh, what a great title for a show. Don't have it showing anywhere, dead or alive. SNL, too late. Meow, Miss Katie. Quincy, nope. Quincy never led. Jay Leno, no. SPL Spotter, you're right. We're old heads. Brittany Lockwood, 2020. That's ABC, I believe. If I recall, 2020 was an ABC show. Probably still is. Never led the network as a #1 show. Never did. Let's see here. Oprah, not a primetime series. St. Elmo's Fire. There's an interesting comment, interesting show title, but no, never led the network, any network. Monday Night Football. Oh, yeah. Monday Night Football on ABC. Monday Night Football. It led the network in total coverage 95, 96, 96, 97, 97, 98, 98, 99. 2001, 2002, 02 and 3, 3 and 4. Monday Night Football led until 04, but Monday Night Football got moved to cable on ESPN, which is, of course, still owned by Disney, as is ABC. It's a sister station, but it's the cable network, and it's #1 on that network right now. All right. Johnny Carson Show, not in prime time. Way to go, Debbie, with 60 Minutes. Brittany, The Late Show, not prime time. Baywatch, SFL Spotter. The show Baywatch never led the network as a #1 show. Knots Landing. Knots Landing. I'm not showing it anywhere either. Not working there. Spin City. Great show. I think that was ABC. But never showing #1. Looking at the other networks, can't find it. Never a #1 show. Marcus Welby, MD. That would have been the 70s, late 60s, 70s. And I'm looking for it. Yes, I'm finding Marcus Welby, MD, popular show on ABC television, the American Broadcasting Corporation. 69, 70, 70, 71, 71, 72, 72, 73. 4 years in a row, Marcus Welby, MD, the #1 show on TV. Dynasty, Nathaniel Brown is coming in with Dynasty. Taking a peek here for that title, and I'm not finding it anywhere. Not finding Dynasty as a #1 show on any network. Alice never was #1 on any network. Rescue 911, no. Falcon Crest. Falcon Crest doesn't look like it either. Nope, not Falcon Crest. Littlest Hobo, no. Had a diehard following. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, no, not #1 across the network. Facts of Life. Facts of Life. 70s, not showing it here. Dukes of Hazzard. Is that an ABC show? Or was that a CBS show? Not showing them here as a #1 television show on any of the networks dominating. Golden Girls, we've tried. Get Smart, never showed #1. Dragnet. Dragnet, that's going back a ways here. Yes, Dragnet was #1 on television on NBC. 52, 53, 53, 54, 54, 55. Before I was even born, 3 years in a row, Dragnet, #1 show on NBC. Sergeant Bilko, that's a great show. Don't think so. I'm not seeing it here back in the 50s. Sergeant Bilko, not there. Hogan's Heroes, I think that was ABC. I don't think I've got Hogan's Heroes here. Let me look at the other networks. Nope. No, Hogan's Heroes never led the entire network. House, the show House would have been in the 2000s and not leading any network at all. No, not House. All right, Father Knows Best. Boy, these are bringing back memories. Father Knows Best. Nope, never dominated to become a #1 show on all of any one network's television ratings. No, it was a top show, though. American Bandstand, that was a Saturday show, not primetime. Saturday during the day. 60 Minutes, we've done. Cosby Show, we've done. Little House of Prayer, we did it. Murphy Brown, I think that was CBS in the 80s, 70s, 80s, when George Bush, the father, was president. And Murphy Brown, I do not have ever leading the network by itself. No. Great show, though. Becker, oh, man, with the guy from Cheers. Becker would have been NBC. Would have been NBC, my guess, had they kept him there. No, never led the network. Good show, though. Chips, nope. Soul Train. Actually, it's not Soul Train. It's Soul Train. That was Saturday afternoons. Never led the network. Cagney and Lacey. Never led the network. I think that's ABC. Invader Grinder. Really? Tracy. Baba Black Sheep. Invader. Whoa. Co-signing. Let's see here. 30-something. Never led. Invader. Oh my guys. They did a coast-to-coast special. Tracy Smith. Army Wives, no. Invader, Debbie Manuel, Three's Company on ABC. We've done already. Thank you. Saint Elsewhere, the show Saint Elsewhere. Nope, we don't have Saint Elsewhere showing anywhere. No can do. Let's see here. Blacklist, Friends, BC, Friends, yes. The show Friends on NBC led television on NBC television 2001, 2002, 02, 03, 03, 04. For 3 years, Friends was the #1 show on NBC. How I Met Your Mother. How I Met Your Mother never led the network. Dick Van Dyke Show never led either, by the way, Tracy. Married with Children, we've done. Captain Kangaroo, no. Baywatch. No. Murder, She Wrote. 3 years on CBS. 85, 86, 86, 87, 87, 88. Murder, She Wrote was #1 on CBS for 3 years in a row. The GMA, Nathaniel Brown, not sure what that stands for. Tracy Emergency, no. Frasier, no. World of Disney, we got it. 30 Rock, never led a network by itself. Never led, I believe that's NBC. 30 Rock never led the network. It was a top show, but didn't. Dallas, we've done. Saved by the Bell, no. Murder, She Wrote, we did. Cheers, we did. How to Get Away with Murder. Chicago Fire, Seinfeld, Sonny and Cher. Sonny and Cher never led. Leave It to Beaver, no. Lone Ranger, #1 show on television on ABC. 50, 51, 51, 52, 52, 53 would have been possibly a top 2 or 3 show, period, across the board, way back when. Lawrence Welk Show, no, never led. 60 Minutes, we did. Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, CBS, I believe, never led the network. Sunday Night Movie, never led. Falcon Crest, another one of those shows, have been on a long time, never led the network. MASH, we did. OC, I don't know. Nathaniel Lawrence Welk Show, no. Kojak, another good show. I'm not sure if that was CBS or ABC, but Kojak did not lead the network. Dorothy, we're really naming the shows. Those are the good days. I Love Lucy, we've done. Doogie Howser, no. MacGyver, no. American Bandstand, no. Gilligan's Island, no. ER, we've done already. Chips, no. Private Practice, no. Make Room for Daddy. Make Room for Daddy, 1953-54 on ABC. #1 show on ABC. Make Room for Daddy. Danny Thomas. Oh my goodness. Dorothy, The Munsters, no. Desperate Housewives, did not, I don't think, hang on. Oh yes, it did. Desperate Housewives, here we go. 04, 05, 05, 06, 2 years. 08, 09 was the #1 show on television, several years. Grey's Anatomy, we've done. Jag, no. Donna Reed Show, yes. 63, 64 on ABC. Sex in the City, Tracy Smith is wondering. I don't think so. I don't think Sex in the City ever led the network. It was a popular show, but never led the network. McLeod, remember that show? The cowboy going to New York? I'm thinking that's CBS, but no, he never had the lead for the network. Bewitched, my all-time fave. Oh yes, Bewitched, #1 show on ABC. 64, 65. 66, 67, 67, 68, 68, 69. 4 years. It got interrupted 1 year. What show interrupted in 65, 66? It was a sensation, the show, but only for 1 year. D&G, 2020, the show 2020. Welcome, D&G. How's it going, you guys? 2020 on television, did it ever lead the network? Don't show it here. Ever leading the network. Moonlighting, another great show, didn't lead. Coach, a great show. I think that was ABC. Never led the network. Oh, hi, I'm late, says Vivian. Hi, Vivian. D&G, Bonanza, we did. ER, we've done. Lost in Space. No, Will and Grace. The show Will and Grace. I think we've looked already, and it wasn't here. Moving on. Vivian, should have been here 798. Nathaniel, Night Court, great show. Bionic Woman, never led. Modern Family, we've done already. Yay, I got Murder, She Wrote. Dorothy says, Good Morning America. Good Morning America. That's not a network primetime show. Vivian, $6 Million Man, we've done it. It had it one year. Modern Family, we've done. Big Bang Theory, we've done. Rescue Rangers, no. American Idol, all righty. American Idol, here we go, on Fox. American Idol, #1 show on Fox, 0304, 2004, 5, 05, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 2011, 12, 11, 12, 13, 13, 14. American Idol, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years in a row on Fox. American Idol, #1 show on that network. A Family Matters. The show called Family Matters. Nope, didn't lead the network. Ed Sullivan, no. FBI, no. The Voice. The show called The Voice. No, I'm not showing it anywhere as a #1 on any network. No. Beverly Hills, 90210. That would have been the 90s or so. Not showing it anywhere, except I found it on Fox. 94, 95, 1 year. 1 year it led Fox. All righty. Sick Martin, says Susan R. London Diaz, have you ever done a Disney cruise? Haven't. I'd love to someday. Haven't. Cool Jazz, Falcon Crest, not showing on the on a #1 monkey, a #1 show for any network. The Monkeys, DJ, nope, never #1. I think that was ABC. I could have been wrong on that, but no, Monkeys never led a network. Let's see. John LeBeau, yes. London. Linda Lou, Queen for a Day. Nope. I don't think so. Hang on. Nope. Just double checking these really old shows. No. I Love Jeannie. Not sure if that was ABC or not. I Love Jeannie. I'm not showing it as a #1 show. No. Gidget, another show from the 60s. Not showing Gidget. I Dream of Jeannie. No. Charlie's Angels. In the 70s, I'm guessing ABC. I could be wrong. Not showing it. Power Rangers, no. The Voice, no. Saint Elsewhere. Thank you, Steamer. Welcome, buddy. Saint Elsewhere, not showing it. And I don't think we've done it yet either, so not showing it. Melrose Place. Melrose Place. Looking to see if Melrose Place ever led. Nope, never did. Let's see here. Alfred Hitchcock Presents. No. Question, please. The question is, name the TV series, primetime TV series with the highest Nielsen ratings on each network from 1950 until 2016-17. We're looking at CBS, NBC, ABC, and Fox. Fox started in 87, 88. That's the question. Vivian, Peyton Place. What about Peyton Place? That would have been a 60s type show. Not showing it. Nope. Good one, Scott. Bachelor. The show Bachelor. The Bachelor. Nope. Not showing. Mad About You's. I think that's ABC. But I'm not showing it on any of the networks. Nope. Never led. X Factor. Not showing X Factor either. No. But I've got another one with the letter X in it, if you can guess that show. Brittany, Dancing with the Stars. Here we go. Brittany, you got a big one here. ABC Television, Dancing with the Stars, 2006, 2007, 07, 08, 2010, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Dancing with the Stars, #1 on ABC. Well done. All right, Mork and Mindy, never led. Partridge Family, never #1. Dick Martin, no. Adam 12, no. The X-Files, here we go. On Fox, 95, 96, 96, 97, 97, 98, 98, 99, and 2015, 16. The X-Files led Fox Network. All right. Sid Caesar Show, or your show of shows. any of his iterations, none of them led television all by itself way back when. It was a top 10 show. The show Emergency, no, never did it. Flying Nun, no. Roseanne, we did. Flying Nun. Laughing, we did. Johnny Carson is not prime time. Home Improvement, number one show on television, 93, 94, 94, 95 on ABC. It was ABC's top show for those 2 years. All righty. Honeymooners, no. Beachcombers, sorry, Paul, that's CBC in Canada. 90210, we've done. Sonny and Cher, we tried. Waltons, we tried. Odd Couple, never led the network by itself. MASH, we've done. McHale's Navy, we've tried. China Beach, no. X-Files, we've done. Tonight Show's not primetime. 8 is enough on, I think, ABC. Not seeing it, never number one. X-Men, we've done. So You Think You Can Dance. There you go. So You Think You Can Dance. We've done the Dancing with the Stars. That was the only one. Invisible Man, nope. Ed Sullivan Show, no. Andy Griffith, we tried. America's Got Talent. America's Got Talent. Let's see here. Nope, I can't find it as a number one show for any one network at all. What's My Line? Great show on CBS, but never number one. It was a top 10, 15 show on for a long time. I loved watching it on YouTube. I love watching What's My Line on YouTube. Just love watching the glamour days of television from the 50s to the 60s. Fantastic. Survivor, Debbie Manuel. Oh, yeah. Survivor, 2000, 2001. Number one show on CBS. The only year it was number one. NCIS, by the way, I've already given up CSI. I forgot NCIS, 2010, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, and 15, 16. Apologize for the NCIS giver, but both it and CSI have been dominating CBS for almost the last 15 years, with only a couple of little gaps. All righty. Green Lantern, no. Roseanne, we've done. The Biggest Loser, no. Dallas, we've done. America's Got Talent. The Milton Berle Show, nope. We are not going back for, we do go into that. The Texaco Star Theater is actually the Milton Berle Show. 50-51, 51-52, number one show on NBC and probably on all of television at that time for 2 years already. Thank you for that one. Amazing Race, The Amazing Race, not showing it. Not number one. Good one, John. The Steamy Bean, All the Family, we've done it. Hogan's Heroes. Hogan's Heroes did not lead any network by itself. No. Good Times, the show called Good Times. Nope, haven't got it. Big Brother, that's CBS, I think. Not showing it. Nope. Double checking. No, can't find it. Survivor, we've done. Celebrity Cooks. No. King of Queens. No. Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible in the 70s. Not showing it as a number one show on any network. The Amazing Race, we've done it. Can't find it. Law and Order, we've done. Unsolved Mysteries, no way. Hawaii Five-0, MASH, we did. King of Kensington, thanks, Steamer. Another Canadian show. Hill Street Blues, LA Law, no. The Amazing Race, Love Boat, Bonanza, we've done those. Green Acres, Family Ties, we've done them. MASH. I am looking for the show that lasted 1 hour on primetime television on ABC for 2 years. It was the number one show on ABC. They showed this show up to 3 to 4 times a week, and they killed it by showing it too much. But America couldn't get enough of this quiz show where you could win a whole bunch of money and you could phone a friend. What was the name of that show? Wait for your answer on that one. Cannon, John LeBeau, Manic, Grizzly Adams. None of those were number ones. I'm looking for, you gave me I Love Lucy. There's another show that Lucy had. What was her, another one of her later shows? It was number one in 70, 71. Anybody know the name of that show? Do you remember the show about the goofball that went into the Marines? He went to the U.S. Marine Corps, a goofball in the 60s, and he was, in the end, the actor who led this show was an incredible singer, a baritone, phenomenal singer. He talked one way, he sang completely different. You couldn't believe it was his actual voice. What show am I talking about? Here's some quizzes coming in. Who wants to be a millionaire? That's right, baby. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? 99, 2000, 2000, 2001. They killed that show in 2 quick years by overexposing it on their network. Yet the show still lives today in syndication as a half-hour show. The Lucy Show. Nope, that's not the one it was called. Here's Lucy. That's the one. Here's Lucy, 70-71, #1 show for CBS. And it was 15 years after I Love Lucy was #1 on the same network. Gomer Pyle, USMC. That's right, baby. Gomer Pyle, USMC. #1 show on CBS. 64-65, 65-66, and 68-69. That late into the anti-war movement, that show was #1 on CBS. Unbelievable. It was a hit with the kids. Unbelievable. MJ Medic, hey, Bruce, Texas. Here we cruise with Carnival and have a Western Caribbean cruise booked for September. Gas prices $2.23 a gallon, temp here 79. Welcome, MMJ Medic, to the show, and welcome to my trivia show tonight. And thanks for the update, buddy. Way to go. Enjoy that cruise. It's going to be great. Desi Arnaz, Nurse Nancy saying the Homer Pile. Dorothy Phillips, the Gomer Pile. Sergeant Carter, Homer Pile. Hi, all. Nurse Nancy saying Tracy Smith, Jeopardy. The show Jeopardy never led television. Jim Neighbors' show, Laugh Out Loud, forgot the name. Cool Jazz, Tool Time, Deal or No Deal. Deal or No Deal. Did that show ever lead? Yes, it did. On NBC 05-06. That was the #1 show on television for NBC for its network. Steamy Bean, end of the second period. Toronto Trails 2-1. Susan R. Soap on ABC. If I am remembering correctly, Soap never led the network. Millionaire still played in France in their version. Golden Girls, Andy Griffith Show. Nope. Happy Birthday, Nancy, Debbie Manuel. D&G Sports, Hollywood Squares, more of a syndicated show. Cosby, we've done 3. Gomer Pyle, Paul Callahan, Home Improvement, Petticoat Junction. Home Improvement and Petticoat Junction. Nope, those shows never led. Sweet D&G, The Wall, Go Leafs Go, X Factor, Hazel. No, Hazel never led. Green Acres never led. All right, other shows. I'm looking for a show that had the #1 show in probably all of television. 65-66. It was a show that you may have seen in color when you were young, and you would have been blown away at all the colors. You would have been blown away at all the guest stars that appeared on this half-hour show that was a comedy, but it's actually based on a comic book. Does anyone know what I'm talking about from 65-66? What show am I talking about that was #1 on all of television for 1 year, and they overplayed it? Price is Right, Different Strokes, Benson, Gunsmoke, The Flying Nun, Jefferson's Dragnet. We've done all these already. We've already done those. Here's another show. It led television for 2 years on NBC. It was NBC's top show for 2 years. 70, 71, 71, 72. It was a summer replacement show, variety show, and became #1 when it went full time. And it was hosted by an African-American comic, a trendsetter, a groundbreaking show. And American loved this show. What was the name of that show? African-American host who hosted the show. The show that I'm looking for from the comic book, Batman. Here we are. Yeah, the show Batman with Bruce Wayne was the #1 show on all of television, 65-66, but that was the only year. The show lasted 3 seasons, and it was dead. It was dead after that. Let's see here. My Guess, Superman, Batman, Partridge Family. Nope, Star Trek, Flip Wilson. Here we are, Flip Wilson Show. That's the one. 2 years led television, 70, 71, 71, 72. Let's see here. Any more that I can give you here? This show on NBC is #1 right now on NBC, but it's only #1 between October and January, even December, let's say. Yeah, October and December is the only time you can watch this show. Once a week, you can only watch this show, and it's live. You have to watch it live. They never show reruns of this show. What is the #1 show on NBC right now, has been for the last 7, 8 years, maybe 9 years? Lawrence Welk, love Flip Wilson, Sanford and Son. We've done all these before. Tell me the name of the show that was a sensation in 55-66. The show was a sensation, but it then got destroyed by a scandal. It was a game show. What was the name of that show? They made a movie about it. Let's see. What other ones can I do here? There was a show hosted by a guy who ended up going into a completely different direction after he hosted this show. He went into a completely different direction, became wildly successful, and is still at this moment wildly successful, but maybe only for 2 more years. What show am I talking about on NBC? All right, let's see what's going on here. Chico and the Man, Sunday Night Football. That's right, baby. Sunday Night Football on NBC. #1 show for the network in 2006, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17. Sunday Night Football has been the #1 show for 10 straight years for NBC. No other show on their entire network gets better ratings than Sunday Night Football with Al Michaels. There you go. Oh, my goodness. Chico and the Man, X Factor, America's Got Talent, 60 Minutes, Boston 3, Toronto 1, Gong Show, Quiz Show, the $64,000 question. That's the one I'm looking for. 1955-56, the year I was born in 55. The $64,000 question was #1 on CBS. All righty. On NBC, there was another game show against it, and you had to make a wager on your existence. What's the name of that show? It's a play on words. Let's see here. If I can give you any others that will give it up to you. Some of these others, I don't know if I give you a hint, it'll just give it right away. Let's see. Drew Carey Show, Wheel of Fortune. You're watching YouTube, not NBC, Bruce. We are watching YouTube. Yes, you are. You're watching YouTube. John Macau, Mercy Griffin, Debbie Manuel, Amen, Nurse Nancy, Merv Griffin. Well said, Nurse Nancy. Good old one, Paul. All right. I'm going to give up the rest of them to you here. Arthur Godfrey's Talent Scouts was #1 in 50, 51, 51, 52 on CBS. And finishing CBS off in 14-15, Thursday Night Football was the #1 show on that network. On NBC in 55-56, You Bet Your Life was the show up against the $64,000 question. The Perry Como Show in 56-57 was #1, and Tales of Wells Fargo, who knew, was #1 in 57-58. In 76-77, The Big Event was #1 on NBC. In 1979-80, Real People, and 81-82, Real People was the #1 show on NBC. The show where the guy went on to bigger things after leading television in 04-05, a show was called The Apprentice. And The Apprentice was #1 on television in 04-05 on NBC. He left that show and tried something else, and he's succeeding at it at the moment, but he might only have 2 years left to go. I don't know. We'll find out. On ABC, 57-58, The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp in 57-58 was the #1 show. 59-60, 77 Sunset Strip. 60-61, The Real McCoys. 62-63, Ben Casey was #1 on ABC. 74-75, a show called SWAT was #1. 75-76, Rich Man, Poor Man. 86-87, Growing Pains, and 87-88, Growing Pains. On Fox, in 99-2000, Malcolm in the Middle. In 2000-2001, Temptation Island. And in 02-03, Joe Millionaire, #1. And in 14-15 on Fox, Empire. And in 16-17, Empire, #1 show on Fox. That's all of them. You guys have got like 92% of all of these shows. Fantastic. The Wild Wild West, The Saint. I see some of these great titles coming in. Shows from yesteryear. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you, everybody, for doing that. That was a long one, but I hope you enjoyed it. A lot of you did really, really well. All righty, let's move on to another quiz and see what we can come up with here, as I am losing my voice here. All righty, here's one here. This one, I like this quiz. Can you tell me in the United States What states in the United States, there are 16 that I'm looking for, what states in the USA has the highest percentage of people claiming to be from Irish ancestry? What 16 states in the United States do people claim to be of Irish ancestry, the highest percentage of the population? And let's see how you do on that one. I have I took this quiz and I had the first 3 or 4 I got easy, but after that it got interesting. Alrighty, the highest percentage of people with Irish ancestry. What states am I talking about? Debbie Manuel says, "Holy cow, great question. Supper was great, so full." And happy birthday, Nurse Nancy, yet again from all of us. Carla G, what about Texas, Bruce? Are there a bunch of folks from Ireland, from Irish ancestry in Texas? Did they all become cowboys? Is that the deal? No, Texas does not rank. New York State, New York, yeah, the 14th highest, 12.9%. Nurse Nancy, you got one right there. Massachusetts, yeah, number 1, Boston, man, Boston Harbor. 22.5% of all people living in Massachusetts claim to be of Irish descent. That makes sense to me. Brittany, Louisiana. No, not Louisiana. Linda Lou, what about California? Are there a whole bunch of people in California that are Irish? No, not in the top 16. New York, we did. Illinois, the state of Illinois. Nope. No. California, no. New Jersey, yep, number 8. 15.9% say they're from Irish descent out of New Jersey. New York is coming in like crazy here. Georgia. Eric Gibbons has given me Georgia. No, sir. Massachusetts, yes. Wisconsin. Are there a bunch of Irish people in Wisconsin? Evidently not. Virginia. Did they move to Virginia? Not from Ireland. Not even their offspring. No. Not in the top 16 for the USA. California, we've done. Maine, the state of Maine. Yeah. Number 9, 15.1%. Ohio, yep, number 15th state, 12.7%. Indiana, no. North Carolina, whole bunch of people from Irish descent. North Carolina, nope. No. Minnesota, Nurse Nancy's wondering, what about Minnesota, Bruce? Nope. Iowa, yes, number 11, 13.5% of Iowans say they're from Irish descent. New York, Maine, Georgia, we've done. Florida, did they move south to the warm weather in Florida? Nope, they did not. Maryland has just come in here. Maryland, no. Maryland, no. Georgia, we've tried. Ohio, we've done. New Jersey, we've done. Vermont, Nurse Nancy, what about Vermont? Yeah, number 6. 16.4% of Vermont residents say they have they're from Irish descent. New Hampshire, yep, number 2 state, right behind Massachusetts. Massachusetts at 22.5. New Hampshire, 19.4. Florida, we've done. Indiana, we've done. Pennsylvania, John LeBeau. Pennsylvania, number 7, or 16.1%. Maine, we did. Michigan, nope. Connecticut, yes, number 4, 16.6%. Michigan, no. Montana, did they move to Montana? They did. 10th highest state for residents that claim Irish descent, 14.8% in Montana. Mississippi, no. Rhode Island, we have not done. Here it is, number 3, 18.4%. You got the top 4 now. New Hampshire, we have done already. Iowa, we've done. South Carolina, nope. California, no. Hawaii, no. New Hampshire, we've done. Alaska, no way. Kansas, no. Nebraska, yes, number 12. 13.4% from Irish descent in Nebraska. Delaware, number 5. 16.6. You now have the top 12. There's only 2 states left. One in the West, one in the South. Connecticut, Indiana, Mississippi, Illinois, Rhode Island, nope. Oregon, no. Washington, no. Idaho. Wyoming, it's Wyoming, 13th place, 13.3, leaving us 1 state in the South. We've got Delaware, Nevada, Maryland, West Virginia, Colorado. Starts with the letter M, and it's not Mississippi. Arkansas, Utah, Alabama starts with the letter M in the South. And it's the last one for the Irish descent, Missouri. Brittany, you got it. It's Missouri. So the states where most people claim Irish descent in the U.S., Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Delaware, Vermont, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maine, Montana, Iowa, Nebraska, Wyoming, New York, Ohio, and Missouri. Those are the states. All right. Now, here's one that I found really interesting. I hope you like this one. Okay, can you name the countries of the world of artists that have reached the #1 position on the Billboard Hot 100? So artists that have had #1 hits, what countries do they come from? There are 25 top countries I'm looking for. Where do the hit makers come from? Give me your best guess of what countries we're looking for here. Here we go. Ireland is coming in from Alan Arsenault. Alan Arsenault's thinking Ireland for a hit makers. Let me take a look here. There are there are 4. Let me hang on here. Let me get my marker up here just a second here. Yes, Ireland has had 4 artists with hits that reached #1. Gilbert O'Sullivan and U2 are 2 of them. Well done for Ireland. Germany, Nurse Nancy, Germans, 5 times Germans have hit the #1. Bert Kempfert, Minnie Vanilli, and others. I only have a couple listed here. UK, the United Kingdom. Well, of course, 171 artists have hit #1 on the charts from the UK. The Beatles is one of them. UB40. The Rolling Stones, it goes on and on and on, of course. England, we have the USA, Debbie Manuel. Well, of course, America, you betcha. 692 times #1 hits from the USA. Bing Crosby, Eminem, you name your favorite artist from the United States. Okay, Carla G, France. Have there been any artists from France that have had a #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100? Anyone born in France? The answer is yes, 1 artist, 1968, Paul Mauriat, Mauriat. I don't even know how to pronounce that. 1 time a French artist had a #1 hit in the United States on the Billboard Hot 100. Okay, Trish had the UK. Sylvan Forrest. What about Sweden? Do any Swedes? Yeah, 7 times. Someone born in Sweden like ABBA and Roxette and others. The UK, USA, we've done. You've done Australia, Nurse Nancy, of course. Australia 16 times. Andy Gibb, In Excess, and a number of others. Eric had great bit. And Debbie Manuel, Canada, yes, 31 times. Neil Young, Avril Lavigne, a whole bunch of artists from Canada. Ireland, England, Mexico, Linda Lou, Mexico. Let's see. No Mexican artist has ever had a #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100. All right. USA, we've got Spain, Brittany Lockwood. What about someone from Spain, Bruce? 3 times. Los Del Rio and Enrique Iglesias. Yes. France, we've done. Germany, we have done. Australia, we've done. Brazil, Brittany Lockwood. What about a Brazilian? Anyone from Brazil ever hit #1 on the charts? Nope, never from Brazil. Finland is the next one I see that I haven't got already. Finland. Nope, no one from Finland. Japan, Eric Gibbons. What about someone born in Japan? Yep, 1 hit. 1963 from Q Sakamoto. I have no idea what that song was. Nurse Nancy, Norway. No, yes, Norway once. 1985 from Aha. You remember the group Aha? They had a hit, #1 hit. Linda Lou, China. Anyone from China ever had a #1 hit? Nope, not showing it. Sweden, we've done. France, we've done. Sweden, we've done. Japan, Scotland, that's UK. Austria twice, 1950, 1986. Anton Karas and Falco. You remember Falco? India, the country of India. Has India ever given us a #1 hit artist? Nope, never. Jamaica Man, 7 times. Jamaicans, Carl Douglas and Shaggy and others. Switzerland. Someone's coming in with Switzerland. Nope, no one from Switzerland has given us a number one. New Zealand, yeah, twice, 2011, 2013. Kimbra and Lord, or Lordy, L-O-R-D-E. Millie Vanilli, laugh out loud. Millie Vanilli, Nurse Nancy, the Netherlands, 3 times. Shocking Blue and Afrojack, to name a couple. Okay, Japan, Korea, Brittany Lockwood, Korea, any Korea, no Korea whatsoever. Canada, we done. Italy, Italia, one hit, 1958, Domenico Mondugno, Domenico Mondugno. I have no idea what that artist ever recorded. Never heard of that guy. Cuba, what about an artist from Cuba? Yes, once. 1955, Paris Prado had a number one hit. No idea. Mexico, we've tried. Venezuela, Tracy Smith. Venezuela, no number one hits. Colombia, yes, one hit. 2006 from Shakira. Had a hit from Shakira. She's Colombian. Chile, Brittany Lockwood is wondering about the country of Chile. Never a number one hit out of Chile. No artist. Jamaica, we've done. Spain, España, we've done. Moving on to Jamaica, we've done Jamaica. Brazil, we've done. Hungary, Brittany Lockwood. What about an artist from Hungary? Nope. Australia, we've done. Greece, the country of Greece. Yes, one hit. 1982 from Vangelis, Vangelis, Vangelis. No idea what that song was. Jamaica, we've done. Netherlands, we've done. Korea, Nurse Nancy. Thailand, is that Thailand? Nope. Korea, Denmark, nope. Turkey, an artist from Turkey, no. South Africa, yes, one hit. 1968 from Hugh Masekela. No idea how to pronounce that. Never heard of that artist. Never knew the song. Austria, we've done. Ghana in Africa. No number one hits out of Ghana. Belgium, yeah, one hit. 1963 from the Singing Nun. What can I say? I don't make these up, I'm just reading them. Oh, wow. China, no. Sri Lanka, unfortunately, no hits from Sri Lanka. Israel, anyone born in Israel, not a number one hit out of Israel. Russia, anyone born in Russia that has a number one hit? Nope. Andorra, no. The Vatican, no. Crested, maybe. Romania, no. Let's see here. Vangelis, Chariots of Fire, says Sylvan. That was the song, Chariots of Fire. We know that song. Peru, the country Peru, no. Egypt, no. Morocco, no. Georgia or Jordan, no, none of those. Singapore, no. I'm looking for a country in the Caribbean, starts with the letter B. They've had 11 artists with number one hits. I'm looking for a country in South America, starts with the letter A. I'm looking for a country in Europe, starts with the letter C. And I'm looking for a country in Caribbean, starts with H. Let's see if you get any of those. Singapore, Argentina. Here we go. They had one hit. The artist had one hit, 1943. The artist, Dick Haymes, Haymes. I don't know the name of the song, but Dick Haymes had a number one hit way back when. Barbados, yes, 11 number ones from artists born in Barbados. Ray Vaughan and Rihanna, to name two. What are we looking for here? Where was ABBA from? Sweden, by the way. We did Sweden. Let's see here. Belize, Barbados, Argentina, Croatia, Aruba, Haiti. Yes, Haiti. One hit from Haiti. Number one hit, 06 from Wycliffe Jean. Wycliffe Jean. There's one country left in Europe. Starts with a C. It's not Croatia. It's a two-worded country. C is the first word. R is the second word. There's one hit out of Europe with this country starting with the letter C. The second word is Republic. What's the first name of this country? Something Republic, starting with the letter C. They had one hit in 1985, and the hit was from Jan Hammer. Czech Republic. Thank you. I got it. Czech Republic. Jan Hammer had a hit in 1985. Those were the artists born in all the countries that have had at least one Top one hit on the Billboard Hot 100. I just found this such a fascinating quiz. That 962 number one hits came from American artists, 171 from the United Kingdom, 31 from Canada, 16 from Australia, 11 from Barbados, 7 from Jamaica and Sweden, 5 from Germany, 4 from Ireland, 3 from the Netherlands and Spain, 2 from Austria and New Zealand, and then 1 from Argentina, Cuba, Italy, Belgium, Japan, France, South Africa, Greece, Czech Republic, Norway, Colombia, and Haiti. There you go. There's that one. Unbelievable. All righty. Let's see if I've got any more here. Okay, here we go. This is going to be my last one for the night because my voice is going. Can you name the cities in the United States that have at least one of the top 100 tallest buildings in the United States? So what cities have at least one of the top 100 buildings in the USA? Alrighty, here we go. There's only 19 cities I'm looking for. They have collectively the top 100 tallest buildings in the USA. This was done just recently. It's not this old, so it should be fairly accurate. And here come the guesses. Good question. Good question there, Bruce from Linda Lou. Nurse Nancy. Nurse Nancy. New York City. Yeah. 40 of the top 100 skyscrapers are in New York City. Alrighty. Linda Lou had it. Trish had New York. Brittany had New York. All right. Eric Gibbons, Los Angeles. 4 buildings. LA has 4 that are the tallest, the top 100. Brittany had New York. Alan Arsenault and Nurse Nancy. Brittany all coming in with Chicago along with Eric Gibbons. Chicago, number 2 city, 17 of the top 100 are in Chicago, the Willis Tower being the tallest. Let's see here. Seattle, Nurse Nancy, Seattle. They've got 3. The Columbia Center is the tallest. Cincinnati, Carla G is thinking Cincinnati has a tall building, one of America's tallest 100. The answer to that? Not Cincinnati. Linda Lou, San Francisco. Yeah, they've got 2. Transamerica Pyramid, 853 feet, is one of the top 100 in the United States. They've got 2 of them up there. Brittany, Seattle, we've done it. Chicago, we've done. Miami, Eric Gibbons, Miami, 2 buildings. Tallest being the Four Seasons Hotel and Tower, 789 feet. Brittany, Boston, Massachusetts. They've got 2. Tallest is the Clarendon John Hancock Tower, 790 feet. Nurse Nancy, Philadelphia. They got 5 of the tallest buildings. Comcast Center is the tallest. Dallas just been guessed. They have 3 of the top 100. Bank of America Plaza, 921 feet. Let's see here. Seattle. Then Washington, the city of Washington, does not have a structure big enough. Dallas. Nashville, another guess for Nashville. Nope, not in the top. San Francisco, we did. Minneapolis. They've got 3 in Minneapolis. IDS Tower is the top one there. Las Vegas in Nevada, not showing. New Jersey, that's a state. San Francisco, we did. New York. Houston, they have 7 buildings in Houston that are in the top 100 in the U.S. 7. The tallest is the J.P. Morgan Chase Tower, 1,002 feet in Houston. All right, Miami, we did. L.A., we did. Vegas, we did. Washington, nope. Vegas, Boston, Johnstown, don't know where that is. Looking for American cities. Atlanta, Tracy, Atlanta. There are 4 in Atlanta. Bank of America Plaza, 1,023 feet. St. Louis has been guessed, not showing. Philly, we've done. Atlanta, we just did. Dallas, Detroit, Michigan, not showing in Detroit. Minneapolis, I think we did it already. Yeah, we already did Minneapolis. Can't be leaped in a single bound. There you go. Honolulu, no. Chico, Tampa, no. San Antonio, Texas, no. St. Paul, no. Orlando, no. Is a stratosphere not considered a skyscraper? I don't think so. I think it might be considered a tower for whatever reason. It's just not in here. But it would be otherwise definitely a top 100 structure. Anaheim, no. Detroit, no. Charlotte or Milwaukee. Charlotte has 2. The Bank of America Corporate Center. The other one was Milwaukee, no. Austin, Texas, nope. San Diego, no, nope. Looking for a city that's on the shores of Lake Erie. Looking for a city that's on the shores of the Gulf of Mexico. Let's see here. I'm looking for any more. I'm looking for a city that is on the shore of the Hudson River, but it's not New York. Let's see here. Raleigh, Fort Worth, and Cleveland. Cleveland has 2 buildings on the shore of the Lake Erie, of course, Key Tower. Then we've got coming in here Fort Worth, which is not here. Cleveland, we have Boston, we've done Buffalo, New Orleans. Nope, not neither of those. New Jersey, not New Jersey, Jersey City. I'll give you that. That one I'll give you. That would be the one off there. New Orleans, Albany, Jersey City, Jersey City. All right. I'm still looking for a city that's on the shore of the Gulf of Mexico, but it's not New Orleans. It's not Tampa. What city am I talking about? It's in Alabama. I'm looking for a city in Indiana. I'm looking for a city in Pennsylvania and a city in Oklahoma. Big giveaways right there. Salt Lake City, Mobile. It is Mobile, Alabama for the shores of the Gulf of Mexico. They have 1 building, the RSA Battle House. It's the tallest that works as a top 100 building. Lansing, Mobile. I'm looking for Indianapolis. They have 1 building. Pittsburgh, they got 1. And Oklahoma City, they have 1. Those are the cities with the largest, the tallest 100 buildings in America. New York City, Chicago, Houston, Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA, Seattle, Minneapolis, Dallas, Charlotte, San Francisco, Cleveland, Miami, Boston, Mobile, Indianapolis, Pittsburgh, Oklahoma City, and Jersey City. There you go. Those are the top cities right there. And I am done for the night. I'm going to pack it in and say thank you for joining me this evening. I hope you had a good time. We went nice and long today. Tomorrow night, do not miss tomorrow night's show. Be there or be square. We got Dan the Man Slots joining me live, and I'm looking forward to his stories. Thank you for watching tonight, and 30 thumbs ups tonight. Thank you, everybody, for that. That is fabulous. Thank you for all your support, as always. Thank you, Peter Heckema, for your donation this week. Again, thank you so much. And, guys, have a good evening. We'll see you all tomorrow at 5 o'clock when I get Dan the Man on here. Should be a lot of fun. All right, everybody, have a great evening. Take care for now. Thank you for the 31 thumbs ups. They keep coming in. I do appreciate it. Tell your friends about trivia and about the channel, and share the videos with all your friends. Thank you so much. All right, guys, see you later. Bye for now.